It would help if I turned the microphone on. Welcome in, everybody. Here in a little bit, we're going to go live with the Pub Truck Series. Welcome into my room. Got my dog tags hanging up, green screen sitting over yonder. It's a mess. Just about a couple weeks back from Korea. And, well, what's up? It seems like on July 31st, there's music still playing. Let's turn the music off. Yep, let's turn the music off since apparently that was still on. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to this nice little OBS thing, but I appreciate the raid from Natalie. Everybody, if you're new to tuning in to what we do here, every single person that watches this stream live, whether it's um, gifting subs, giving bits, just tuning in. I mean, just tuning in is huge. We give 100% of our stream out to morethan-a-cape.org, and that goes to help families in need who their kids have cancer. Their kids have pediatric cancer, and the guy who runs the foundation, he goes out and his son died from it. So he created this foundation to pay the bills, pay the rent, light bill, phone bill, whatever, car payment, car insurance for these families while their kids are in the hospital. So this is a great way of giving back just by doing something fun. You call these races, you have a lot of fun doing it, and we try to make it happen. So I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. And yeah, July 31st, actually, you have a chance to win Natalie Decker's visor and her magazine for the Alpha One Foundation. It's a foundation that PSES got behind, and they're going to do a 6-hour stream. And this 6-hour stream is going to consist of 6 hours of Talladega. And I'm going to be giving away free food. I've got thousands of dollars worth of Taco Bell gift cards and coupons. I got this stack right here, and I got another stack right here in front of me. We're going to give so much stuff away. Raise energy. I might give away some knives. Might be doing some die cast giveaways. I mean, all sorts of stuff is going to be auctioned off and given away to the people who tune into this stream. So I am super excited to be doing that stream, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in as well. Let's do a little question. If anybody has anything out there in the chat, let's throw them up. I'm not used to being on camera, even though I bought one. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Zach, Vader, Tyler. Good battle for the for the visor. I think we both won. Oh man, can't believe I actually pulled that one off. You're welcome, Zach. You're welcome for the follow. I will most definitely raid you if you go live after my stream. I will send there. Man, I don't know what happened either, but I really wanted them. To give stuff away for charity is a big step in the right direction, and I think it's going to be an amazing thing to be able to give away, especially for people who are in need. People need stuff, and we want to be the ones to give it to them. So this is the last stream I'll ever do as a member of the United States Army, so it was also awesome that she came out and rated this one as well. You guys, if you guys stick around, you're going to catch some amazing Truck Series action at Bristol, my home race, or second home racetrack. It's going to be awesome to do. But we're going to be doing a lot of cool giveaways. The winner of the race is going to get a big mural of Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Dale Jr. together with their die cast in it. It's just going to be one of those events that you're not going to want to miss. I mean, it's 6 hours long. I don't expect anybody to sit here for 6 hours. It's something that we could do. Yeah. Man, I know huge Natalie Decker fans. You guys might have missed it. We had her on a podcast. It's on YouTube. If you go look up the Experts of Racing on YouTube, we had her while I was in Korea. I actually got to sit here and interview Natalie for, early in the morning with a good glass of Jim Beam. But, we sit there and had about a 2-hour conversation with her and just picked her brain, whether it became racing, whether we were talking her dog Cash, whatever. And it was awesome to have that conversation and that connection from many, many time zones away over there in South Korea. But very awesome to have her on the stream and to have her supporting us like this. It is Military Appreciation Month, and it's pretty cool to have her there. I'm looking forward to potentially getting to meet her one day. Zach, you said you got to meet her at Gateway in 2019. Yeah, I was hoping to get there for Nashville, but that's Father's Day, and gotta go be with the dad. Sorry, I'm sending Derek a whisper to get my visor, because that's gonna be pretty cool. I was in the Army, Road King. I served 6.5 years. I was at Fort Campbell, and then I went to Fort Carson, and then I went over, and now I'm in Fort Stewart. And I go pick up my final papers tomorrow to clear 100% out of Fort Stewart. And yes, Mr. Wren, Whisper Derek on Twitch. Derek Lemke, and I think Natalie has hers private. You can't really send her a whisper. I appreciate you. Uh, yes, you are the other visor winner. We both won, and actually, with all the people that came over and watched it, there's a lot more winners than just me and you tonight. I found out the other day that I've only been streaming for I think a year. For the year that I have been streaming, I think I might have froze. Maybe not. I don't see any movement. Uh, but for the year of being a streamer, I have actually made a way to pay 5 people's light bills, which was a pretty awesome thing to do. And yeah, hold on, we're gonna remove this and come back with another one. For some reason, my camera wanted to play with me here. Let's unplug it. Technical difficulties from the start, guys, but you guys can still hear me. So yeah, we was able to pay 5 people's light bills, which was amazing to be able to have the opportunity to do. So the more people that come out and tune in and just watch for a minute or two, get to give to a family in need. As I crawl under my desk. Yeah, we crawl under our desk to turn the camera back on. Oh, goodness. That desk is a pain. Man, getting too old for this. Let's try this again. I'm not tech savvy, so don't ever let anybody tell you I am. Hey, we did it. We got it back. Look at that. We're back. It only took me, a couple minutes. But yeah, we're pretty close to going green. I'm pretty sure the practice session is up, and I think I knocked my headset. Craziness. Let's actually get over here and look at some racing. You guys came out here to watch some awesome cars go around. Let's put this first. Let's open up this UI and get rid of my ugly mug. Let's go over here and check out what's going on in the iRacing world. These guys in the Wolf Pup Truck Series, they've been able to they was able to navigate Daytona. They were also able to navigate Charlotte last week. This week they're coming into Bristol, kind of an unknown. It's a lot of people going to be out here. I think we have about 30 something trucks. But as we load this up and we get to register in, and I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last week of logging in like an idiot, because I did that. You're going to get to see great racing. You're not going to have to sit here and look at me the entire time, I promise. Let's pull our SDK up too so you guys know what you were looking at. We can get rid of my face after the SDK pulls up. Road King, it's great. I was trying to build my stream to help a group that helps families that have children with cancer. Yes, Road King, that's what we do here. morethancape.org. I'll put it in the chat. Go read TJ's story. And sorry, I typed like a chicken. But go over there and read TJ's story. My buddy Travis started this foundation about a year, 2 years ago, and he was actually sponsoring a car in NASCAR. They put him on the car and gave him an opportunity to put the brand out there for it. And my camera did it again. But he was able to do it just to help families that really needed help. And this should pull up here in a second when the game capture actually turns on. We're 68% loaded. But yeah, he went out and he started this foundation after his son TJ did pass away. And it was always helpful for people like that in the world, and to be able to partner with him and to give to people that are already struggling enough, and the last thing they need is excess amount of bills. So we can do what we can to help them out as much as possible. So here we go. Now you guys can see what I'm seeing here. Let's not drive and say we did. I don't know why it's doing this. Here we go. Now you guys can see what I see. Pretty awesome racing out here so far. And yeah, for you guys that are still tuning in, this is the Wolf Pump Truck Series, and I'm joined in the booth by Woody, one of the admins tonight. Woody, what's up, man? Yeah, Woody's pretty excited to be here. I'm very excited to be here. I think this is going to be fun.
This is going to be dual pit stall too, isn't it?
Oh, we got to go mute some stuff.
Yep.
I made a no-no again. Yeah, we got to go
Watch
mute
your race, Terry.
Yeah, we got to go mute some stuff. I have the chat up. Make sure we mute the chat while we're here and turn the engine levels down a little bit.
Hey, we all make a little bit of things wrong sometimes. Hey, it's the way life is.
Yeah, they said nobody can hear the motor. Let's turn the motors up a little bit. They're still low. You guys can watch me, Oh, there's a loud one. There we go. Alright, dope. We actually made it back to what we were doing, as now it has me in this mode. Woody, we've seen where these guys that came out and they put a lot of laps in practice-wise. Anybody you're looking out tonight to maybe go out and win the whole thing?
Well, there's a couple guys out there I'm definitely looking at, and that's the winner from last week's race. That's Dominic. And got to watch out for Brad Kirby and James Woodard. Brad's be driving the number 10 car, and James will be driving the number 3 car. And them right there. And also there's a new guy. His name is Fletcher. Yeah, last night in practice, he was running away with the practice. So it was a pretty good practice we had last night. So he was doing real good.
Yeah, absolutely. You're talking about Dominic right here. He's here in this 39. He did pull out the win last week. In the winner, a little bit of a story for people out here. The winner at Daytona is actually not in the field anymore. Shane has backed out of the league. He is no longer racing with us, and he has pursued other opportunities. So now we get to see people like Tristan Bailey here in this 24. Was dominant last week, Woody, and he was up front the entire time at Charlotte, but he didn't get the win. Made a mistake and ran out of fuel. What do you expecting things? He's sitting 4th on the leaderboard right now. Ryan Battle, Zach, and Steve are above him. Do you expect a little bit of the same, or do you think the 24 is going to have a little bit of an off night?
I think 24 is going to have a little off night tonight. You got to look out for him. Because you got that number, I mean, Lord, I can't remember all the car numbers here for sure, but you got Fletcher there. That's the one I'm looking out for, and James and Brad. You definitely want to look out for those two, number 3 and number 10 car. Fletcher Quigley. Hey, he was the man, number 28 car. So keep your eyes out on him, for him tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We're riding on board now with the 28 of Fletcher. He looks, yeah, he's new to the league, and he's running up here. He's sitting in P10 right now. Some of these guys have not put a whole lot of laps out here on this track so far. So we're gonna be able to see as the night progresses who has the long run, who has the short run, as the 46 and the 28 make contact in practice, and he goes around. But the other guy you were talking about, he came on track for a slight second, and he went back off track. That's the 10 of Brad Kirby. He was really fast first 2 weeks of the season, and he kind of had a couple bad finishes, so wasn't very good for him. But your boy, and we're here on your boy, James Woodard, and you see he's running the TJ's Team Foundation and the More Than a Cape logo on the back. This is Woody's son out here in the 03, running our colors, the Wolf Pumps League. So. Woody, man, you think he's going to be able to pull this win out? He's sitting 14th on the practice board.
I tell you what, he's been practicing a lot this week, and been getting a lot of chat from the drivers and everything. Says they'll be glad when Bristol's over with. This is definitely a rough half-mile concrete track, you know. I call it the monster of Tennessee, you know.
Yeah, that it is indeed. This has been one of those tracks that, a lot of people just have never seemed to get the feel for, and it's mostly people like me. I mean, we ran here on Monday night together, and man, it was a tough going for me, but I'm just the broadcaster, so we don't have to look that good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one for sure.
But, ladies and gentlemen, while we're here in the practice session, we have about 18 minutes to go in this practice session so far. I want to give a shout out to Vivid Aerial. That is our sponsor for tonight. It's vividaerial.nashville, takes you to their website, and it gets you a chance to look at all the amazing drones that they have out there. If you're interested in buying a drone, they ship worldwide. That's vividaerial.nashville for all of your drone needs. Cheap plugs indeed. Woody, we're seeing a lot of people getting the wall here coming off the exit 4s. We saw the 24 getting the wall right there, and now the 16's in the wall as well. Is this a product of just short track racing? Are we going to see a lot of beating and banging? And what's the over-under of cautions tonight?
I say it's going to be a lot of cautions, and that they're coming in and look like a little too hard into the turn. I was listening to like we was doing in practice the other night. Heard a few of them say you need to come in with the diamond type turn. I guess kind of take it low, go in a little high, and come back out low, and try to stay away from that wall, because that wall is going to be rough, and you'll probably see a lot of them running high tonight, or midway high, after they get those tires warmed up and everything. And so it's going to be a very interesting race for sure.
No, I totally agree. Yeah, this is one of those racetracks that you do want a diamond. People who tuned into my stream last week saw me broadcast PSES at Dover, another concrete track. This is kind of similar to it, but the only difference is that's a little bit bigger and it has a lot more banking. These guys, the bottom is not really fast here, and then the top side coming off of the top down to the bottom and kind of rotating it whichever line you want to run. That is the biggest key. So do you expect to see a lot of wall riders, or do you expect to see a lot of people going down there on that bottom trying to make some passes happen?
I'm going to see a lot of wall riders and a lot of bumping and grinding and wrecked everywhere. I got a funny feeling there's going to be at least 20 cautions in this race tonight.
Oh man, anybody out there in the chat, he is throwing the gauntlet down. If you're watching this race and you're driving as well, 20 cautions from Woody. That's what he thinks, so maybe we could prove him wrong. Let's not show him, and I am running the PSES logos. We're going to be right back. I got 15 more minutes of practice to go, so stay right there. I just noticed I was running the wrong logos. You guys stick around, please do. We'll be right back after this short technical difficulty. All right, and we're back. The technical difficulty is over. I'm still an idiot and making rookie mistakes out here. So we changed it back to the Wolf Pumps Truck Series. Practice is now over. I told you guys you wouldn't miss much. We're about to hit qualifying. These guys, this is one of the tracks, Woody, you would say that you would make sure you qualify for? Did I lose Woody? I feel like I have lost Woody here, but we look here at Zach Tesser. He's out here for his qualifying lap. This is going to be a great attempt. They have 2 laps out here. This first lap when they come to this green, and Bristol's such a technical track, you want to get up to speed as quickly as possible. So he's coming around here. He's going to take the green flag, and now he's going to be on his first qualifying lap. And there's multiple people out here as well. Man, a lot of people want to qualify as early as possible here, but the track is, potentially could get just a little bit cooler. Woody, I got you now. Your mic is messing up. Still can't hear you. Having some technical difficulties with Woody. We hope to get it back. Try joining and leaving and coming back, Woody. Still can't hear you. While he deals with that technical difficulty, we're actually going to go pay attention to Brad Kirby, our local Canadian, who is out here on the track. Brad Kirby's in the 10, the Wolf Pumps TJ's Team Foundation Chevy. He's been out here running, and so far the guy who has taken the top spot is Tristan Bailey. He put up a whopping lap. The top 2 actually were identical. 15.12 and a 15.12 for Fletcher. Those 2 have been immaculately fast altogether. So this is going to be interesting as we go back to Levi in the 51 Toyota. He is completing his qualifying time as well. Turn you up. What are you there? Woody, I can't even hear you from the Discord. Actually, I think I'm the one that made the mistake. 1 second. Woody, can you hear me now? Oh. Yo, yo, yo. Woody, I don't know why I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Woody, can I hear you now? I can hear you now. Good. That was a problem on my end. I can hear you, brother man, loud and clear. For the people that are still out there, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties as they begin to grid here. Let's go back live to the racetrack, and let's see when the gridding shall begin. Oh, and more stuff has hit me again as it made me kick me out of the session. It's getting... Let's go try this again, my beautiful friend. If you're still out there in the chat, you are already connected to the session. I withdrawed, and I want to go watch. And the iRacing gods have smiled upon me again as finally we are back in the chat. Man, if it ain't one thing, Woody, it's another. Yes, and to make things even better, guess what I can't hear? No, I can't hear you on Discord or on here. It doesn't change. Actually, let's move down and see if that changes it. Still no desktop audio, but we are going to add that back as for some reason it is not wanting to work. But let's look at our properties here. Device is going to be my headphones. Let's talk again. Woody, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
And there we go. We got you back. Small technical difficulties here in the third race of our season. But Discord never seems to fail to amaze me, as I believe they are gridded up. And they're about to take the green, and hopefully we can bring you flag-to-flag coverage here at the Bristol Motor Speedway, as it looks like we are back. We're back in the chat, so hooray. Here we
Terry,
are.
don't know if you heard me earlier, but did you say who was on the front row like I told you?
I did, absolutely. We see that the... We see the 24 and the 28 on the front row here. Tristan Bailey and Fletcher. I'm not going to butcher his last name, but they're on the front row here as we are now going green at Bristol Motor Speedway as the 24 gets a big launch and the 28's coming down his neck here for second.
The yellow flag is out.
And caution has already been bestowed upon us here. Let's actually go back and see. Oh, as... We don't want to be on the track. Let's take a replay here. Go back live and find out exactly what happened to cause out that yellow. To our...
It was in the back somewhere back there, Terry, around from number 48, back in that area, in Abram Moon.
Yeah, let's go find out. Let's go get on... I see Brandon Ward has fell down a lap here. It looks like he is off the track. Let's actually go see what happened to him. So it looks like right now he is off the track. Let's go ride with Brad Kirby here and see what happened when this yellow flag came out.
Yeah, I just heard a little chatter on the radio.
Brad
They
turned.
think somebody started in third.
Yeah, I believe they did as well, as Brad got turned right there on the yellow flag. We caught it right when it initially happened. Him and the 48 both went around there. Tough break for them to start off the race. But, you know, we have two or three fast repairs this evening, and we should be good when we go back here as we're back on board with the 24. Our leader, you know, he's led from the opening time until, you know, right now. Woody, you said 20 cautions. I think you might have been joking, but we're already starting off with one. Do you think your trend will continue?
If we can get 10 green flag laps in before a caution, I'll be very, very happy. But I don't think we're going to get 5 in.
Well, let's hope that your stuff doesn't come here and do that. We're actually going to go back and find our last week's winner. He is back here in the 21st position. Now he's jumping up to the 19th spot. His teammate was just involved in an accident. How much practice is it? You know, he's coming off the win at Charlotte, and now he finds himself at Bristol. Does the momentum continue? And he used strategy last week. Is there a lot of strategy you can use here?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of strategy here. A lot of strategy.
Do you think anybody's, you know, ballsy enough to take 2?
Yes, I think you'll see the Wolf Pump Racing team. Matter of fact, they're going to be working together a lot. There's like 4 or 5 of them out there together. The ones that you got to really look out for is number 10 and number 3, because they'll be working together real good to get into tonight, and they'll be following each other's lead. So look for them to be up there in the top 10 here, and if we can get some green flag laps in for sure.
And speaking of the number 10, he's sitting back here in the P19 position. Kind of struggled on the start there, got turned, but the shocker right here that I wasn't expecting to see is, well, it flipped me around. He is now still the leader. That showed me that he pitted for a split second, but he did not. He is still your leader. Kind of jumping around here, the 99. I don't believe I've ever seen him. Rhett Tucker. He's here in this beautiful Ford.
Yeah, he just joined the team the past couple of days.
As we're back
Joined the league, I mean, so he's new.
And we're back green here. They have made it a single file restart to avoid the double file, and now the 24 and the 28 have taken a huge lead on the 14 and the 88 truck, Woody.
Yeah, I see that. That looked like 25. I'm keeping 25 just popped 88 in the rear there, and the truck behind him almost took him out. So number 99. So they got some racing going on already early in the race here for sure.
Yeah, the most exciting. We're going to use something different tonight. We're going to do the excitement mode on this track. You're not going to miss one single pass if we can help it. It's going to take us around to the most exciting spot of the racetrack. Right now, the most exciting battle we have was the 22 and the 46, but that has cooled down now that we are going to go back up here to this battle between the 88 and the 99 of Jeffrey Cox and Rhett Tucker as they continuously go side by side. That's a beautiful Oreos 88 right there, but you see him straddling that low line. How much tires do you save running the low line versus the high side?
I'll be honest with you, you're going to eat more tires up running the low line. You need to go kind of middle. Caution is out. We have a caution.
Caution number 2 of the night. Let's actually go back and see what had happened.
I believe
it
it
started
was
with Edward Gibson.
I believe 13 was involved in that one a little bit there.
Let's go over to Edward Gibson and find out what happened on this crash. It just shows that he went down on the apron and then more people crashed.
Yeah, I see 13 got a little smoke going around the track there for sure. I definitely know he's be heading to the pits, and might get a few of them heading to the pits, but I think your leaders will stay out.
There's more people crashing. That's what it's saying on here. Every time they go off track, it shows a crash, but it doesn't look like he did at all. But the caution comes out. That is caution number 2 of the night. we are still being paced by Tristan Bailey in this number 24 Chevy. The lap times here don't really, they start off really hot. We kind of have an up and down bag. The leader ran his best lap's a 15.1. Then you got a 15.2, 15.2, and then you got a 15.1 with Brett Tucker. He was also battling somebody on that lap. So, do you prefer the high line of this racetrack? And will the middle really work if you're able to get a good run on them?
Well, if you got your aspect on your steering kind of set to around 12 to 10 to 1, if you got it 12 to 1, you can hold the bottom line quite a bit, but then you're going to be drifting up. I think some of the drivers is running 14 to 1 or 10 to 1. I know James is number 3. He's running the 10 to 1 and was holding up about midways to save his tires. So a little bit higher you get, tires you'll save a little bit, get a little bit more laps out of them.
Yes, absolutely. This has been to me, this is one of my most favorite races to get to watch. Getting to watch these guys race at a place like Bristol, my second home track. I mean, Nashville's obviously the home number 1, but to get to watch it here and to call my second concrete track, it is amazing. And to see the lap times these guys are putting down is just awesome, because you don't see a fast place like this anywhere else. But Woody, I'll throw it out there. We could potentially, to set this up as a storyline, we could potentially have a Ned Jarrett moment. That if your son in the 03, let's actually get back here to him, if he can climb up 11 positions and win this race, you are going to get to call your son, James Woodard, to a win tonight. How happy would you be if that was to happen?
Oh, it'll be great. And I tell you what, he's one heck of a driver, because his grandfather raced dirt tracks back in the day. He ran a 32 Ford with a flathead motor in it during dirt track. And James has got it in his blood. He's always wanted to race when he was little. Nobody ever gave him an opportunity in a real car. So by George, he's taking it out here, and he's doing a great job. And I believe you'll see him up there.
Yeah, I believe we will as well. We're going to go on the blimp cam here. We're going to catch these guys as the 24 gets a massive start. The 14 did not get as good a start as the 24 did. They go off of the green here in the Wolf Pump Truck Series. Brought to you by Vivid Aerial, a little local place out there.
Got a wreck on the backstretch. Number 78 just had a wreck back here.
There it is. 78 goes around. Kellex, the 54. It's the only people that was collected. It looks like the 03 was collected as well. It got a little back bumper damage, and so was the 21. Huge nose damage on that Tundra. Is not how you want to start your day, as we try to go back here and catch what it says Steve did. Here we go. 51 gives him a nudge. He just goes around and collects them all. It looks like the 03 was able to scave away barely. Let's actually ride on board here with that 03 as we go back and try to catch this. We try to catch this wreck. See if we can ride on board with him as this happens. And it's going to take us back to the wreck, but just looking at it one more time, just the smallest nudge off the exit of the corner, Woody, really gets you squirrely here.
Oh, yeah, especially when the tires are cold. They hadn't got the tires good and hot, so, they're slick out there, like running on ice. So they definitely got to get the tires warmed up a little bit and get on there and kind of let them warm up and kind of get single file and quit trying to race right at the beginning. We only got 19 laps in. I don't think we've got 4 or 5 green flag laps in yet. And you know what? It's number 3 caution. Got 17 more to go, and a long way to go. So it's a 100-and-something lap race.
Yeah, and Woody is lobbying for a 20 caution race like he's hoping for. People out there in the chat, don't be afraid to talk. We're not going to bite. Tell us how many cautions you think is going to happen. This is caution number 3. The first and second caution were just very small, had really nothing to do with it. But this caution right here actually did. So tell me in the chat how many cautions you think we're going to have, and maybe predict a winner. Also, big thanks to Natalie Deckard for rating the stream. All the people who are still here from Natalie's stream, thank you so much. I'm Terry Radford, a.k.a. VolsFan88. I'm joined in the booth by Fireball Woody Woodard, good admin for this league, and the father of James Woodard here. It's awesome to have you, Woody. I know you said you did not want to race the short track. Any reason why?
Well, I'm not good on using the left foot for the brake, and you got to use your brake in here, and it kind of just, I don't know, I just can't get the feel for it. But you put me on a super speedway, and one of my favorite tracks is Talladega. And I tell you what, I'm going to be up there towards the front on qualifying, and hopefully be up there, me, James, Brad, and one of the oldest guys in the race is Mr. Bob, number 006. He's 78 years young, will be May the 26th. I got to definitely give him a shout out, and he's doing a great job to run with all these young guys out here for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Robert is sitting in the P17 position. Yeah, you said one of the oldest people out here. Woody, you're the oldest person to ever broadcast a race with me. No offense, Pete. But the oldest guy to call a race up here with myself. You have the oldest and one of the younger ones calling this together. It's a pretty cool moment. Yep, Robert's sitting here in the 006. He is he's slowly making his way through the field. He's jumped up 7 positions since the start of the green flag. Has missed a bunch of the wrecks.
Be ready.
And now the pace car is back off. We'll get back up here. We're right on the nose version with Tristan Bailey as he just has clear vision. We come back here to a guy like Jeffrey Cox. He doesn't have a clear view. You see how he goes into the corner. He starts in the middle, works his way to the top just a tad bit, and kind of rolls it off the corner. And you could hear the heavy braking in these cars, or these trucks, I must say. Just getting around here, you don't see much. But if you pay attention to the concrete throughout the race, this is going to develop more and more. And the caution comes back out again. Let's see what this one was for. It says Nathan Rogue has just crashed. I don't know what this one was for, but Nathan Rogue here in the 91. It says that he crashed right here. Let's find out what happened. I does not see a crash. I see a live view to him. Oh, does not see one myself. But stranger things have happened. I tell you what, Woody. Let's pull your boy in here. He's sitting 11th.
Yeah, bring him on up here.
There we go. Now let's get him in here. Headset was dying on me. Hey James, man, it's Terry and your dad up here in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Oh, yes, sir. How's it going, fellas?
Oh, you know, I think we're having a better time up here than you guys are down there. You're sitting in 11th is what it's showing me. What are you going to have to do to get through all this this melee?
Let's just say rubber bait buggy bumpers or something like that, because it's like bouncing off of cars. Everybody's got to learn. We got to get 3 or 4 laps in before we can really go full throttle, man.
Well, Woody has a special question for you, and I think it has something to do with you potentially winning this race.
Oh, I doubt it. Let's hear it.
Son, we got to get this win. You definitely got to. Just let you know you got a little damage on the rear end there for sure on that restart there. So do your diamond pattern, keep it up, and hey, we'll do another Dale Jarrett and Jed Jarrett moment there for sure, okay?
Well, we'll see. I'll do my best.
All righty.
All right, brother, man. We'll get you back up here to your little chat, and good luck the rest of the race.
All right, have a good one, fellas.
You too.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you're out there. We have 18 viewers in the chat. I appreciate you for coming out. Please share this with your friends. Just one share from each of you would be massive. Let's try to get as many people as possible to come in here and just click it for 1 second. Every single view that happens on this chat, we donate, we give it to charity. So you know, I don't take a penny from Wolf Pumps to do this. We come straight out of pocket here, and it's all for a good cause to make sure that, you know, no kid ever has to suffer from cancer. So I do appreciate it.
For sure, you know, it's like James is running the Cape, y'all. Hey, everybody come on in here and you know, take care of the Cape. You don't have to donate if you don't really can, but hey, come and watch the stream, share it, and it all benefits the Cape for sure. So TJ Sam Foundation, hey, come on, let's do it.
And I hear, you know, through the grapevine, we were chit-chatting just a little bit earlier, that you were a former wrestler. And compare what going through the bull ring here as we're about to go back green. You put yourself in the ring, and then you come to a bull ring like this. What translates here? Do you think anybody's going to get body slammed at the end of this race?
I think there's going to be any body slamming yet, but the way things going in the back of the field that back there, there might be a little knuckle bashing going on right here for sure.
Yeah, I believe that as well. People have been very aggressive so far in the start of this race with 31 laps in. Most of that has been under the yellow flag as another yellow flag comes back out. It does not tell me if anybody wrecked, but let's find out when we go to this mode. It doesn't seem like anybody has really spun. It just seems as if somebody got loose coming off the exit of the corner or got smashed on pit road. iRacing calls these cautions as now we have collected lap number 32 under the book here. This has been one of those races. We've seen the domination so far, and you couldn't even call it domination of the 24. There's a lot of cautions, you know, that we get a couple laps in and it happens. And yes, Cape, aggression at Bristol, it is not a thing. But if anybody's wondering, I'm multitasking here tonight. Woody probably knows what I'm talking about. My Nashville Predators are playing in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and I'm not going to spoil the score just in case old James is listening, but if you hear me say something on this stream, I apologize. We get aggressive with hockey playoffs.
That's our team for sure. You know, go Preds. We're definitely going to give them a plug out there for sure. You know, ain't nothing better than the great state of Tennessee for sure.
I agree, and let's actually get one of our guys that's sitting up front. Let's see if we can get old Fletcher real quick. As soon as I find him, let's get Fletcher down here and see what he's got going on. Fletcher, man, it's Terry and Woody up here in the booth, man. You got a copy?
What's that?
This is Terry and Woody up here in the booth, man. You got a copy?
I got you guys. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. You're sitting here. You started P number 2. You fell back a couple spots on those restarts. What do you have to do to keep up with the 24, and do you think you can challenge for the win?
I think he's got a little more pace on me on the short run. I hope long run I can kind of keep pace with him. But right now I think Rhett and Jeffrey got a little more pace, and they want to burn through their tires. So I didn't really want to put myself in the wall, just let them by and try and keep going.
Are you very impatient with the cautions, and do you feel like that the cautions are going to hurt you in the long run here?
No, I don't really mind it. Just gives me a little more time to collect some thoughts and what I'm going to try to do. But, yeah, I feel pretty good.
Well, I tell you what, best of luck the rest of the race, and hopefully we'll be talking to you in Victory Lane.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Hey, good luck, Fletcher.
Could you tell me what chat you were in?
Yeah, TTM.
TTM. Let's move you back to TTM Racing. Good luck, and we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Hey, Terry, I took a look back in the field there for sure, and they looks like, well, he was up in, yeah, he's in 8th place, Mr. Brad Kirby, number 10, the Chinook, or the Canadian as we call him, and he's then pulled up to number 10 driving that Wolf Pump car tonight.
That is so true. We're riding on board here. That is Brad Kirby. That is our native Canadian. Everybody give some Canadian love out there. He's trying to get more people to get on iRacing from the great country of Canada, our partners to the north. And yes, Kate, hush your mouth. We are not going to talk hockey in this because I'm very upset. And no, I'm not going to stop yelling because that means that my team lost. So stop it. 9. Brett Tucker sitting in P number 2. 24 of Tristan Bailey down there on the bottom. We're about to get the green flag again. Take us to green, Woody.
Green, green, green.
All right, here we go. Number 24 blocked it. He's coming down. He saw again. Got tongue-tied there going across the start-finish line there. Going kind of medium in the turn coming out of 1 and 2 down the back stretch. And there he goes. And number 99's right behind him. 14's coming up right there. Looks like he got a good race going on up front there.
Yeah, we're going to ride on board here with the nose cam of this 99. And the caution comes out again. Another caution takes us to number 5. And it's once again, no idea what the caution would have been for right then and there. But you guys see, the track is starting to rubber more and more. It has consistently started rubbering. But we're going to continue with our trend, and let's talk to another driver since they have so much free time on their hands tonight. Woody, what do you say we do an interview over here with, let's look for Zach. If he is in a Discord. And he must not be in one. Let's actually get, oh man, all these people are so around. Let's get Joe Tardif. Let's take Joe. Yo, Joe, it's Terry and Woody in the booth, man. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Yeah, man. You're sitting here. You're in P number 12. You gained 10 spots since the green flag has dropped. Are you happy for these cautions? I see it's gaining you a lot of positions.
Well, I ran into a glitch on the first lap, and it gave me one of my 3 sets of tires on lap 2. So, cautions are kind of helping my tire wear a little bit, but I'm not happy about the cautions, but kind of a weird race.
I tell you what, last night we were pretty good teammates there at Turn Down for What. You were able to stay behind me for most of the race until I caused the big one. What's it like going from Daytona down here to Bristol?
It's an experience so far. We're just having people with issues not, they're driving a little above their heads on the restarts, not letting the tires kind of warm up, get a little air pressure in, and they're spinning. So I think people need to settle down a little bit, and the racing will get a little bit better, I hope.
Well, we're having a good time interviewing drivers. I think this has been the highlight. As soon as I find my mouse, which I found it, we'll actually move you back. What chat was you in?
I was in JDJ.
Yeah,
JDJ.
Well,
hey, I appreciate you calling the race. Hopefully we can get this thing cleared up and give you guys some passing, some racing.
Well, you got your teammate Dominic right there, a car in front of you. Maybe you can have a little side bet that you have to beat the other Amp Energy car tonight.
Hey, we ran 600 laps together, and our lap times were off by 0.01. So, I'll take that bet.
Well, I hope to be talking to you here in the top 3 at the end of the race, man. Good luck, and have a good way to the front.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Woody, was this anything like you expected?
No, it's worse. I didn't think we'd have number 4, number 5, but now we ain't got 20 laps in yet. Or 30 laps in yet, I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this is the broadcast debut for Woody. And he is a handful. So continue to show love for Woody.
43 laps, I'm sorry. I was on replay checking out who somebody needed to be removed from the race there.
Yeah, 24 gets a good start there on the 99. 99's up 5 positions since the start of this race. Jeffrey's up 1 and Fletcher's down 2. He started on the outside of the front row. He has sit consistently in the top 4. Woody, do you think that the 24 is the truck to beat, or do you think this 99's really got something for him here on the short run as they continuously stay close to him?
Yeah, it's going to be a 24 is really going to take and have fun there for sure, trying to keep 99 off of him. But I tell you what, you got to watch out for that 14 and that other car behind him there for sure.
Yeah, we can potentially see the number 24 leading the race. This has been the most green flag laps we've run so far. We're coming up on lap number 50. We're hoping for not another caution as the 99 and 14 almost collide together there, as the best battle on the racetrack so far is the 14 scrapes the wall there, but he still gets a good launch off the exit. He's going to pull up to the back bumper of the 99 and think for a move and does not make it as he jumps to the outside here, Woody. This is going to be he's in the wall again. 14 smacks the wall again.
Oh, no. Yeah, 24 looks like he's sticking real good. He's like a little over a quarter of a second ahead and kind of moving away. He's about 0.4 of a second ahead of the number 99 car, Rhett Tucker, there for sure. So it's going to be a battle here. If he can keep it going and keep it out of the wall, tire management is going to be the thing here.
Yeah, I believe tire management will be the thing as well as we come back.
We got one in the wall on the front stretch there.
Oh.
Get caution out.
Yes, as it looks like the car just lost it off the exit as we go to find who it was that did spin out. That was a hard hit. Let's see if we can catch up with that driver there. It says Jordan Tweenham. Found him right here. See if we go aboard with the 5 and actually go back to his crash. Whoa. Yeah, there it is. As he just gets loose. He just gets loose and spins it off the exit. Let's see if we can do this again with this time. Not going to the scenic route. So it looks like he just blinked. Yeah, it's showing me that he blinked right here. And he just lost control of his truck and goes hard into the inside wall.
Yeah, we're getting hearing a little on chatter there, kind of hearing a little language that I don't like hearing too much, and they having some words on the chat there.
Well, I guess it's a good time for another sponsor plug. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are dehydrated and you just need a fresh pick-me-up, head on over to repsports.com. Use promo code VOLSFAN88 for an ice-cold Raise Energy. It has 0 sugar, 0 crash. It's promised to you. And if it's not, if you crash, you send me a personal message here on Twitch, and I will give you your money back guaranteed. That is repsports.com, promo code VOLSFAN88 for Raise Energy.
And also, if you don't mind there, Terry, let me throw a plug out there to Mr. Ed Wolf, owner of Wolf Pumps, that's sponsoring this league this year. He builds dry sump oil pumps. I've been knowing Ed. Golly, James was only like 11 or 12 years old when I met Ed. And he was building oil pumps then for the Gambler back then. They used to run them top fuel funny cars and all that stuff. And Ed kept all the pumps going and also was one of the crew chiefs for a few drag racing teams. So, Ed Wolf's a great guy living out in, can't remember if it's Missouri or Illinois, wherever he is out there. But he's a great friend, and him and James work good together.
Yeah, absolutely. Take it away, and give a shout out to Mr. Wolf for sponsoring this amazing league, and also I'd like to thank our sponsor for this race alone is the Vivid Aerial. Tongue-tied on that one. Vivid Aerial out in Nashville, Tennessee. Go to vivid.aerial.nashville to look at all of your drone needs. If you are in the area of the metro city, go on over and visit them, or go online and you can get it shipped to your house nationwide. That is vividaerial.nashville to go see them online. You can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well.
Yeah, for sure. And also, just to let you know, James is a registered certified pilot for the drones. So if you need any needs or stuff done with the drone and you don't want to buy the drone, just want to pay James to come out, hey, just give him a holler. Hey, he'll come out and do what you need. Here we go on the restart, Terry. Take it.
Yeah, we're back on the restart. The guys in the front get a big jump. 16 tries to jump to the inside of the 54 here. Oh, the 10's going around. 10's spinning hard in the wall. Oh, 10 goes around. Brad Kirby worked his way up to the 7th place position, and he goes spinning off of the front bumper. It looks like he went spinning off of the bumper of Mr. Sean, the 46, and it looks like the 10's going up there to give a little bit of a payback there. Was not too happy with the move that was given as he goes up there, and this is caution number 6 on the race so far. We're not halfway yet, Woody. What do you say to the drivers as you're an admin here in the series? What do you say to the drivers as we've had multiple cautions so far? What's the message?
Take your time, slow down. It's a long race. Try to stay in line. Try to take in this, keep you cool. You know, we got a long way to go. You know, so, you know, we just got to take our time.
Let's actually go over here and pull our 5th place driver, Levi McCarthy, in the booth. Yo, Levi, it's Terry and Woody up here in the booth, man. You got a copy?
I gotcha.
All right, man. You're sitting here in the 5th place position. Did you see what happened behind you? What kind of brought that caution out there?
I have no idea. This has been crazy. I think I only got about 4th or 5th place car. I'm just trying to maintain right now. I don't know what was going on behind us there. I think my teammate Abram was involved in it somehow. I think they were going 3 wide on the restart is what I heard over comms.
Well, I want to give you a little bit of a tidbit because you said you have a 4th or 5th place car, but looking at my live timing and scoring, over the past 4 laps we ran under green, your lap times have been better than the leaders. So it looks like consistency is really key for you here tonight. And you're also not that far off on a lap time either. Your fastest is a 15.19 compared to a 15.05 with the leader. So single speed, he has you. But as you progress throughout the run, you were able to get up there and kind of challenge it. But, man, we wish you the best of luck the rest of the race, and hope to be talking to you later.
Thanks, Terry. We'll try to get her dialed in here.
I appreciate it, brother. Have a good one. Well, Woody, we're getting close. We haven't seen many pit stops here tonight. We're getting close to your 20.
I think it's going to be over. Chatter is really getting bad in there. I mean, Lord, you know, my thing I would say to the drivers right now is slow down. You know, take your time. You know, try to get the tires hot. And got people laying back, too, so hopefully they'll tighten the field up on this next restart for sure.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, we're going to do something. I enjoy doing this camera. I think this camera is much cooler than the rest of them. We're going to go on the nose cam of Jeffrey Cox here in the 88. He's right behind the 54. Yeah, it is a 54. No, yeah, whatever his number is. It's hard to see on the back of his, but we're going to go on board when they double this up, or if they've swapped this to a single file restart. We have seen tonight that they have moved to single file. We're going to go nose cam with him and see what it is in traffic. What's his lifting points? And when they take the green flag, we're going to hush and we're going to let you guys listen along as they hit it.
Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. All right, as we bring you back to our call of the race,
man, it doesn't seem like anybody has anything for this 24. The 99's gotten close to him, but as they complete lap number 67 here on the racetrack, I'm learning more and more things about our SDK. I'm either A, blind, or really dumb, Woody. I don't know which one.
It could be a little bit of both, right?
So apparently there's this long list next to the license that says laps. And every time a caution comes out, I second guess myself on what lap they are on. It always amazes me. But we're not jinxing them. Knock on wood.
No, we got a green flag, some green flag laps going on here. They're pretty well spaced out. Look like 24 is coming up here on a flow car, number 5. It looks like he's fixing to put a lap down on number 5 here for sure.
And we're going to go green flag racing here, as right now we're on board with the number 13 Miller Lite Genuine Draft Ford, as he's coming outside the 22 right here of Kyle, and they're wrecking. Oh, big wreck.
Yeah, it looks like the
comes out.
Cleared. No caution.
No caution so far. Those two got together. Was a very big wreck. But like we said, no caution has happened. Jordan gets in another accident there. And we have passing all over the place now. Green flag's going to stay out, though, as Abram Moon has crashed as well in the 40th minute of this race, coming close to the 41st minute on-track action. We're riding on board with Patrick Jenks. He's sitting here. He's gained 4 positions since the start of this green flag. I haven't seen his lap times really come off the page as just, you know, I'm not in awe of what he's running, but he's running a consistent race, Woody. He's sitting here in P number 4. He's gained, or in 8. He's gained 4 positions since the restart. Man, I'm very impressed with this paint scheme as well.
Yeah, he's moving on up through there. I just seen Mr. Battle, Ryan Battle and Jeffrey Battle, the 2 brothers out there, 14 and 16. Hey, they are really moving on up there, but 24 is definitely done put almost 1 second lead on the second place car.
Yeah, right now he has a 3-second lead so far on P number 2, as he is continuously pulled away. And yeah, we're talking about the brothers, 14, 16, both in Chevys. They're going side by side now, going into turn number 1. The 16 is going to clear. 14 continuously bounces off the wall, gets a great run off the exit of the corner, gets another run below the 16. Their side-by-side slide job on there. The 16 is going to cross him up, and the 14 goes in the wall. He overcooked it there. This has been exciting so far. Now we go back to last week's winner, Dominic, and we jump back up in the excitement mode to Levi McCarthy and the 51 as he contends with the 88 and the number 28. They're all sitting here. That would be for positions 6, 7, and 8 as they continuously battle here on the racetrack, Woody.
Terry, if you notice there, when they was going into the turns, if you notice they'll go in low, go into the high side of the turn, then come back out low. That's called the diamond pattern. So that's what the pattern they're using tonight on the race for sure.
Yeah, and as we talk about the diamonding up the track, the people out here who actually watch racing all the time, this is what they typically do. You know, you don't see Kyle Busch sit up there on the high side and just stay there consistently, as we have completed 81 laps, or 80 laps so far. We're about to come to lap 81.
And I'll tell you, truck to be, look, oh, you had a little 48 trying to get into number 78 there. But look out for the Canadian. The number 10 truck is making his way back towards the field. He is bringing it up.
Yeah, he is coming back in a hurry. He has jumped up to the number 11 position, and he is charging. He has caught the 25. He's back to the back of Zach Tesser.
Caution. Yellow
And
flag.
caution
There's
flag
caution.
is waved again, as it says Dominic Previte, last week's winner.
Oh, we got a car on the roof. We got a car on the roof back here.
Let's find out what happened with Dominic here. Oh, there it is. Dominic Proof raising up and down the 39.
Last week's winner.
And the 5 car is collected again. Tough break for last week's winner, but he has a win in the bag. Do you think we're going to see pit stops?
Oh yes, they had some green flag laps that time, so we're definitely gonna see some pit stops. I'll say number 10 I take possibly the 2 right. Number 3 probably 2 right. That's what I think you'll see happen.
Well, we are on lap number 84 of the scheduled 125 lap distance. We're edging closer and closer to the end of the race. The most green flag laps we have seen is about 20. This has been a different type of race so far than what I expected to see, but it's also Bristol. Bristol includes a lot of stuff like this. As I see a change, a couple people have pitted. Jeffrey Battle and Patrick Jinks both went down pit road. Everybody else seems to have stayed out here.
Yeah, our 2 leaders went to the pits there. Number 24, him and the other car looked like 99 took fuel and tires probably.
And your new leader of the race is Ryan Battle. He has gained 20 positions. He started in the 21st spot coming into this race. But, you know, we had a guy come out here in the chat, and he said pull him into the booth. Let's actually look for him, Edward Gibson. Let's find out what he's doing. Let's go look for him. Here he is, and the number 9, the Sean Rutt.
If you look where number 10 is, I told you to be looking out for the Canadian. He is in 3rd place, so somebody's in trouble.
Edward Gibson, it's Terry and Woody in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yes, I do. How are you today?
Pretty good, man. It hasn't been the race you've looked for. It looks like right now you are sitting...
Oh, I got disqualified.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
So you're sitting 25th. You're 5 laps down so far as it runs. What led to a disqualification?
Well, it was a whole. First off, if you go into going to pit, it automatically takes a set of tires away. So now I'm trying to conserve fuel to not have to go in to get tires, to not run bald tires on lap 100. Comes down, caution comes out, the 91 starts out in front of me. I tell him get back in his place, it's going to give me a black flag. He doesn't, he smarts off in the chat, gives me a black flag. It's going to make me go in on lap 30 and take a set of tires. Told him to fix it. He didn't do anything, so it made me mad. Temper got real hot. Ran up there and rear-ended him.
Well, at least you're ballsy enough to admit it. Edward, we're about to go back green, man. I'm going to move you back to your thing as we go back green here.
All right, no problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, here we go. Back green here. 16 gets a good jump. Here comes the 10. You talked about the Canadian. He's going to try to go to the P2 position as the 24 gets a massive run.
Oh, hey, did a wreck there. We got a wreck on the down back stretch there for sure.
Brandon Ward has wrecked. Yeah, big wreck right there. Let's go back and see what happened.
Lordy, 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 calm down. Hey, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, 23 just gets loose right there. That was, he was just riding the apron. Happens now he's on pit road here. Let's go back up to a guy we talked to, old Joe Tardif. He's sitting here. He's jumped 14 positions since the green flag has happened. This has been a...
Hey, Terry?
Yes, sir.
I tell you somebody we ought to bring up to the booth and have a chit-chat with him. That's our other in-race reporter, that Canadian, that wild Canadian, Mr. Brad Kirby. Yeah, hey, let's bring him up in the booth and see what we got there.
Yo, Brad, quit talking to your friends. Now you get to talk to us. It's Terry and Woody in the booth, man. You got a copy.
Oh, I sure do, boys. How you doing today?
Well, Woody has just been singing your praises since the start of the race. He said to look out for you. Well, now you're in P number 3, and there's hasn't been much green flag racing. But when there was, you were making ways up to the front. How good is your truck, and do you think you have a chance to win? Can you hold that 24 off?
I don't know if I can hold that 24 off. He's really fast. I have one more set of tires in the bag, so we're gonna see what we can do with that. But it really does seem like I can really push it on the long run. So if we go green for the rest of the race, I'm sitting in a pretty good spot right now.
Well, we just had Edward Gibson in the booth, and he talked about getting disqualified for his temper getting the best of him. You know, from an admin perspective, is there going to be any repercussions after the race on that number 9?
Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely take him to the truck, I think, and have a little chat after the race. But I got to review everything. We always review it as admins and come up with a decision between the 5 or 6 of us now. So we usually come up with a decision within 24 hours of the race.
Well, I tell you what, you are a Canadian. We cannot deny it. We know you love hockey. We talk about it all the time. Wish my Preds good luck, my friend, and good luck the rest of the race. I hope that we'll be talking to you at the end of it.
Yeah, I got some money on them Preds, so go Preds, go.
Go
Hey,
Preds,
man, go
go.
Preds.
Go Preds, go. Let's get you
Hey,
back
good
to
luck,
the admin
Preds.
chat.
Thanks, boys.
See you later, man. That is our...
So Terry, if you notice, one of his teammates, is running 7th. So if they hook up, look out. That's all I can say. Number 3 and number 10, they hook up, look out. James and Brad, you're gonna see some racing.
Yeah, Brad has not been able to make his way back up to the front so far. But what I've seen is he is still sitting back in. Let me find him on this ticker. He's sitting in P number 7. Actually, he has made his way up here. Once again, I need my glasses on. He's sitting behind Jeffrey Cox, right in front of Joe Tardif. A guy that I was looking at a lot earlier in the race was this 28. He was very fast in qualifying. He has lost 7 positions since the green flag has fell.
The pace car is
We're
in.
not close to 20, but green flag's coming back out. The 16
Green,
gets a
green,
jump.
green.
The 25 is going to follow him. It's going to stack them up for a second. They get it strung back out. Going through turns 1 and 2. 25 is going to get a run. All
Here
eyes
comes
on the
24. Here comes 24, right behind Brad. Oh, 24 tapped him.
Got him loose in the corner.
It's sticking. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Here comes the 99 as well as they go side by side for P number 2. 24, 25 in numerical order as they cross the line. He's going to move to P number 2 as the 10 goes in the wall in the corner. Here comes the 03. 25's in the wall.
24 is loose. Yes. Come on there. Here comes James coming inside, holding it down there low. Uh-oh, look out. Him and Brad's back up right behind each other. Look out.
Yeah, Wolf Pump admin sitting in 5th and 6th as we cross the line here. 97 laps have been crossed in at the world's fastest half mile. We are on caution number 8, if anybody is keeping count in the chat. If you want to throw bets out there, we'll go for every caution. You got to throw a bet. As the 25 continuously hits the wall here, Zach Tyser is having a hard time at this. He had a little damage, Woody. How much does the arrow affect these cars here?
Not much at all.
Oh,
The
25
arrow
still in
don't
the
affect
wall.
them all. It keeps a little bit of air down there, but I think his tires is gone.
White Walker, I love you too. You are my favorite guy. Everybody in the chat, if you get a chance, go out and follow KS Gaming 51. I almost messed that one up. You can catch him every Tuesday night broadcasting Turn Down for What? For our favorite person, Papa Bear. What a great guy. Great racing. As Woody, we missed it. Changed for the lead. The 16 has fell back to P number 2, and he has a challenge on his hands. The 99 of Rhett Tucker has now cleared him for the P2 spot, and he slides up in front of him. Oh, contact's made again.
And look at that 24 on lap 103. 24 is done, came back from 5th or 6th place, and he's over a half a second in front of number 99. And 99 is coming hard.
Yeah, the 99 has worked his way back up there to the P number 2 spot. They just ran identical lap times, Woody, and I mean on the money. A 15.25 to a 15.25, and their fastest laps are mirrored as well with a 15.05. These guys are really pushing it there. They pitted on the same lap. The only person who was off sequence in the top 10 right this second, actually 2 now, because Brad jumped in there. Lap 57 and 58 was the last time these guys pitted. Lap 84 for the rest of them. Now we see the 24 getting in lap traffic as he comes by Robert in the 006. This 24 is setting a blazing pace as the 99 was faster that lap time by a tenth of a second, Woody. This could get close if we stay green here.
Oh, yeah, and 24, he's running kind of that diamond pattern and everything, and he's got that car. Oh, we got a caution. We got a caution.
Caution flag comes out again. Let's try to take it around and see what had caused this. As we see James Woodard was the cause of this yellow flag in the 03 as he loops it. And he collects the 5 at the back end of it. Oh, man, what a hit. That was wild.
Now, hearing chatter in there, says, James says, look like somebody just nailed him from the rear.
Let's take this back and see how hard he came in, and he came in with a blaze of glory and absolutely destroyed the 03. He did so well to get up there to the front, and then it falls off. But I tell you who we're going to take in. Cape is going to be happy to hear this. But we're going to get the leader up here. Yo, Tristan, man, it's Terry and Woody up here. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Terry? What's up, Woody?
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
man, you have been on rails. It doesn't matter where you start on this really short track. You find your way back to the front. What's it like I can't ask you what it's like passing many cars. What's it like going through lap traffic?
Oh, that sucks. I think it's honestly harder to do that than passing cars. Some of them will get out your way, and you got some that's really slow and stay in your lane, so it kind of scares you. So you got to pick where you got to exit at, where you got to enter at. You got to be kind of smart with it.
Well, I tell you what, I've been watching the lap times here. You and the 99 both have very similar speed. What do you think's going to take? Do you see him having a longer in car, or do you really see him just being that one lap and done kind of guy?
Well, it's funny. I actually know him. He's actually on the Bronco team. He's in the Xfinity Series and SRN, so we pretty much know each other, and we're pretty even. I mean, we're just racing it because, it's not a league. We just run in for fun, see how things go, used to the different tire models and stuff. So, I don't know. I mean, that last, I was hoping we could have stayed green, but I had enough fuel to make it to end on that before the other one because he had 82% on his right front. I still had 91, so I was hoping we could have stayed green that last time. But you got new tires, so hopefully we keep it up front. Hopefully have enough fuel to end.
Well, we hope to see you and the 99 have an epic battle here at the world's smallest half mile. Good luck the rest of the race, man, and I absolutely love that paint scheme.
Thank you, Terry.
See you, man. Woody, he's been on rails. Do you think anybody, and I mean anybody, can stop him?
I don't think nobody's going to stop 24.
He is
And
virtually
double
stinking
file
up the show.
restart, too. And look who's sitting. Oh, we got another Wolf Pump car in the top 5, number 46.
We sure
Sean
do.
Kostrovsky, or whatever his last name is.
I'm not going to try to pronounce that myself. But yeah, here he is. He's sitting in the P number 5 position, third car on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we're coming down to the end as the green flag comes back out. 24.99, get a good run.
That 24 just launches off of that start, and he is gone.
He gets a huge run as the 14 and the 22 both get a run into the outside of the 46. We'll go back on board as we now have a battle for the lead. The 99 has managed to try to get under and put a nose under the 24. It's the first time we've really seen a competition for the lead so far, but now Fletcher is back up there. He has gained his way back to the top 3. We've seen him fall back. He had a little bit of a struggled moment in the midway point of this race, but 114 laps have been completed. They're coming to lap 15. Caution comes back out again. Kyle Plumstead crashes this time. Let's go look at it.
Looks like that might have been between the 22 or something there, the way Chatter's talking.
Yep, 22 and 14 just collided. It looks as if he just kind of slid up the racetrack ever so slightly and took the 14 and 22 with him. I'm not going to say impatience, But patients here at Bristol do not exist. And then everybody else just collects in there. Joe Tardif gets in it. We've seen Jordan Tweenham get in at the 78, the 7. A lot of these guys just collected into the melee. I don't even think while I'm racing at Bristol I can spell the word patience. I get so frustrated.
Patience. This is what these boys need is patience. I'd be right there. If I was out there running that race, I'd be laughing so hard at everybody, it'd be pitiful. I'd be just parked on the side of the road somewhere.
This, I believe we're on caution number 11. You are getting close to what you wished for here. But, hey, while we have a chance, let's see if we can find the guy that was just involved in that accident, Jordan Tweenham.
Yeah.
Yo, Jordan, it's Terry and Woody in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah.
All right, man. You were just involved in that accident. How many more fast repairs you got?
We have unlimited fast repairs.
Oh, wow.
The whole session. That's why it's taking tires when you're not pitting or when you're not selecting them. It's taking tires. Everybody's getting a black flag for exiting an unsafe pit. Unsafe pit when you're exiting where you're supposed to. It's all messed up.
Well, you you found yourself up front for a little bit, and then you found yourself back in the back. Are these cautions, really helping you, or are you wanting a long run?
I'm just out for the ride at this point. I think I'm a couple laps down, and I'm just here to finish it. So.
Well, at least you were honest with us. We appreciate the honesty. Best of luck the rest of the race, and hope that this stays green for the fans.
Yep, thanks.
See ya. Well, Woody, we've had a lot of garbage time cleanup.
Oh, yeah, and we still got 30 laps to go.
30 laps remaining, Cape. We're doing it. We're getting close. We're 2 minutes. We're in the second period. 4 minutes and 57 seconds to go of the Nashville Predators game until intermission.
And what was the score?
I'm not going to say that on the stream, Mr.
Okay,
Woody.
man.
There are
All right,
people that
don't
are
make-
listening
don't
that are recording this game, and I'm not a spoiler. I'm not Paul Heyman for all you wrestling fans out there.
Oh, don't bring up Paul Heyman now. Lord help me.
Let's actually go back here. I try my hardest to get everybody on the camera as much as possible. The 23, the 23 right here of Francis Forino. And if I messed up your name, I apologize greatly. He has been very consistent this race. He's lost 5 spots since the opening green flag, but he has been around when it counted.
Nice car is off.
And
Be ready.
Cape P number 1, as the green flag comes
Green,
back
green,
out,
green.
lap 120 is off the board. Now let's see what Tristan, Rhett, and Fletcher can do as the top 3 continuously
The
battle.
yellow flag is
Caution is back out again. Caution number 12. I have no idea what that one's for. It does not show me a wreck anywhere. Let's see. Shows maybe some contact. No mucho contact. Caution flag erroneously came out that time.
Yeah, I don't know where that caution came from. I didn't see anything.
Well, Woody, Cape's in the chat.
All right.
I'm calling the race. You're calling the race. We're all here. Why don't we see if Mr. Cape wants to come up here and talk about the foundation for a little bit?
So bring him on up here. We definitely want to hear about the foundation because it's one of the best causes I've heard of in a long, long time.
Okay, the door's open. Get your butt in here. We have 21 people out here. Well, 20 including you. Get your butt in here and let's talk about the foundation. Watch the 5 car for the wreck. The 5 has been in multiple cautions so far. Let's go here and ride on board with him. Oh, Lord. That was a big pile up. Thank you. Oh, you're busy at work. Likely excuse. Well, I'll talk about the foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to morethan-a-cape.org and you read the story about TJ, you will, if you don't get shedded to tears, something is wrong. You're donating right now and you don't even know it. So thank you for your donation. 100% of this stream's profits go to morethan-a-cape.org. And at the end of this season, hopefully we can reach a milestone here. So the more people you invite to come out here and watch this stream, the more money is getting donated. You don't even have to open your wallet. We call these races for fun, as I see my beautiful truck sitting there on pit road. But you're not even have to open your wallet to donate. But if you do feel like spending any extra cash while the pandemic is almost over, go on over to morethan-a-cape.org and buy some of the merchandise. You can get a T-shirt, a koozie cup, a Yeti. There's multiple things you can get, and it all goes to a good cause. You're helping families in need while their kids are suffering from cancer. It's a great cause, and I'm very honored to be partnered with it. And by the way, speaking of charity races, for any of you Natalie Decker fans out there, July 31st, I just won a autographed Natalie Decker worn visor and a magazine that will be signed personally from her. And I don't know what else she's going to put in that box. We are going to be doing a live auction for a 6-hour stream at Talladega. Thanks to PSES, I will start broadcasting for them in June. You can catch me live every Friday night then, and you can still catch me Wednesday nights here for the Wolf Pump Truck Series. But we will be auctioning off some NASCAR merchandise.
Be ready.
And Woody, green flag's back out. Here comes the 24 again.
There you go. And I noticed number 3 is done moved back up in the top 10. It came back from a lap down, so he's doing great out there.
Yep, 03 is back to the top 10. Chicken Foot Racing, you legend yourself. Thank you for joining us for the Wolf Pumps Truck Series here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. You were awesome. I saw you followed me, and I started putting my chicken hat on. If you stick around at the end of this race, I will put my chicken hat on just for you, my favorite friend, Chicken Foot Racing League. You guys are phenomenal. I hope that when the next time y'all do a charity race, you let me come out and call it. God, I love you guys. But the battle here, we're back here. Oh, wreck again. There it is. Joe Tardif in the wall. Oh, they're not going to call the caution. Oh, he wrecked it again. 51 tags him.
Yellow flag is out.
Caution number 13. A very unlucky number, especially here at the Bristol Motor Speedway, as the luck has ran out for many, and I mean many of these drivers, except for one. The 24 has been the most lucky person I have seen. And yes, I am talking the Clash Chicken Foot Racing. I want to be a part of it.
I'd love to be part of that. That sounds like a cool racing series.
I missed it last season, and I watched it, and I want to be a part of the Clash so bad. So many great broadcasters and so many amazing drivers come out for this, Woody. It is an incredible event. They have celebrities come out, race car drivers given the command to start engines. It's just so much greatness around the Clash. And this year, I hope and pray that you let VolsFan88 come out and be a part of that awesomeness. But yes, if you stick around, I will put the chicken head on. And actually, while we're under caution, let me get it, and we'll swap cameras real quick.
The Cluckers, I love that. Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Camera's acting crazy.
Damn, fool.
Oh, man. Here you go. We're still under caution. Just for you. Let me be a part of the clash. I have the chicken head. Ah!
What?
Let me be a part of the clash this season.
Love it. I love it. We need to fix your car up like that, or a truck with the chicken head on it.
Yeah, as I have made them laugh, let's get back to the racing and get the SDK back above it.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Man,
There we go.
I have managed to mess up every single one of my graphics, but we fixed it now.
Green.
15 laps to go, 99 still in P number 2. The 16 of Ryan Battle has found his way back to the P3 position. Fletcher has moved his way back to 4th, and Jeffrey Cox has gained his way into the top 5. The 99, 16, 24 have been the people to beat, and the caution is back out, number 14. Grand Marshal let the chicken head. I agree. It looks like I did not see the truck number, but I believe it would be the 78 of Steve was the cause of our caution, and it was. It looks like Joe Tardif and them made slight contact with one another, and it was the 13, the 32, and the 78 making contact there to bring out the caution for the 14th time of the race. You're close. You're getting closer and closer, Mr. Woody. Can we hit 20?
I don't know. It's gonna be close.
For any driver out there who watches this race, please do not take this harshly. I know that this is harder than it looks. I raced it the other night. We're not judging. Don't take this hard. We are calling what we see. But while we have a chance, let's actually go talk to P number 2 here real quick. Let's talk to P number 4 and see what he has to say here. Yo, Fletcher, it's Terry and Woody again.
Hey, Terry, how you doing?
All right, man. You've lost 2 spots. You're back in 4th place. Do you have a chance to win it?
I might. It all depends here on Ryan's got a lot of pace. He came up from the back. I knew he was fast in practice, so I don't know. Just got to get the right circumstances. I think everyone around me's got good pace, so it's going to come down to how many restarts we have here before the checkered.
All right, we have 3 green-white checkers that could potentially be used tonight. We hope to be talking to you. You've had a pretty fast hot rod under you. Go up there and make us proud.
Yeah, I hope so. Definitely going to try first race out. Would be nice to get a W, but still happy in the top 5. Definitely feel like I'm fast enough to be up here.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate it greatly, man. We'll talk to you at the end.
Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it.
See ya. I believe I moved him to the right chat this time. As it looks to me as if the pace car is still on track as we come around. We have completed 140 laps of the scheduled 1 I believe 150. I think I'm right. 150. We will be at 10 laps to go when we cross the start-finish line here. My guess is they have moved it to single file, Woody. Is this the right move?
Yeah, a lot of them wanted to go single file, where we try to get some green light. And old Fletcher's hollering that you got him in the wrong chat there.
I apologize greatly. Broadcaster curse happens. Oh, he moved himself. Yep.
I got him for you.
Yep. Wrong chat. 25 people out there in the chat. Please stick around. We are coming down to 10 laps to go in the Wolf Pump Truck Series, brought to you by Vivid Aerial, local drone shop out of Nashville, Tennessee. Here we go, Woody. Here comes the 24, hard on the gas. 99's going to go get a jump too, and here comes the 16 as well. 8 to go.
Yeah, Brad Kirby's still moving up.
Yeah, let's go take a look at Brad Kirby as there is a battle for the P2 spot.
Those 16 coming hard out of that turn.
Oh, slide job on the 99.
16.
Slide job. He checks the 99 up hard right there, and here comes Fletcher, the guy we were just talking to. Here he comes for the P number 3 position as there is a battle for third. As now he is in the wall. 99 hits the wall. Here comes the 28 to the low side. He gets him loose. He saves it. What an incredible save for the 99.
I believe our tires is about to go there, Terry. Some of them got some bad tires. That's reading the 99 sliding up into the wall because, you know, 24 is in the wall. All right, 16's got a chance now. I believe our tires is worn out on them.
Yep, 24 hits the wall ever so slightly. Caution comes back out again. This will set us up for a green-white checkered at the Bristol Motor Speedway, as it says that Sean has wrecked. Let's go take a look, and yes, indeed, he was the cause of the caution. Oh, contact with the 46. The 14 got hot in the corner. Big crash on the 46. We'll take a look at that one more time in slow motion.
Now, is it caution 15 or 16?
That would be caution number 15.
All right, well, we got 2 laps to go, so we're going to have 2 chances here at a green-white checker look like coming up.
And he is stopped on the entrance of pit lane. It looks as if he has potentially had enough here. Woody, this is where the rubber meets the road. Green-white checkered, Bristol Motor Speedway. Does it get any better than short track racing on a Wednesday night?
No, it don't. This reminds me of the day when I was watching my daddy race at short track dirt tracks. This is what this puts me in mind of right here for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, tighten your belts. This is going to get insane. These drivers have already been on edge this entire race. Everybody's been itching to get to the front. It was an accidental unlimited fast repair night. And boy, it has not disappointed. But the 24 has virtually stunk up the show. He was the pre-race favorite to win this race. 16 has came out of nowhere. Ryan Battle has had an incredible run so far in his first start here in the Wolf Pump Truck Series. The whole top 4 right now seems to be people that have just joined. The next highest guy we have that is going here, and they are actually sitting 6th and 7th. Brad Kirby in the 10, James Woodard in the 03. They have consistently climbed their way back to the front. And if you notice the sign on the back, that is the More Than a Cape logo for morethanacape.org. And that is the sponsor for this channel and for NNR that is coming up in June on the he has changed it now, on the XR Network. That is XR Network. You could catch him there every Monday night. Green, white, checkered. I believe they are going to single file this. This is going to get insane, Woody.
I believe it's going to be a double file restart.
Oh, they're doubling it up.
Race Control has changed it to a double file restart.
This is going to get insane. Please do not turn that channel. Make sure you turn notifications on. Hit the follow button and hit subscribe if you want to. Also, if you have Amazon Prime and you connect it to your Twitch, you get one free subscription a year. Please make it VolsFan88. That one subscription that you get for free can go help kids and parents with pediatric cancer. As the 24 gets the pace truck down, he gets the jump. Here comes the 16. Green flag's in the air. 2 to go at Bristol.
Here we go, coming around. We got to watch number 10 and number 3. They done made it back up here in the top 10 again. No James and Brad.
16.
Guys.
16's coming hard around the corner. Caution flag is out. Green, white, checkered number 2. And the 16 was closed again for a potential bump and run. Something we've seen a lot here at the Bristol Motor Speedway over our time here. Wow. Woody. This is going to get insane, as it says Ethan Woodard was the cause of this yellow flag. Let's go take a look at what happened.
Yeah, this is going to be this number 17.
Looks like the number 5 overshot that corner and got into the back of the 4, and his chance of winning tonight has drastically changed, as he is going to go a lap down here. He is going to fall from the 13th position. They have all the way down. He's going to fall hard through this pack. Very far.
Just got word in the pits there, or from race control, that Ethan ran out of gas on pit row.
Tough break for the number 46 as the 4, as he was having a good run so far, sitting in the top 15, closing in on the top 10. Green white checker number 2, Woody. Do you think we make it to the checkered flag, or do you think we wad them up again?
I think we might make it to the checkered flag. It's going to be a single file restart on this last green white checkered. So I think you're going to see 24. He's got his tires cooled off and everything, so we might be able to hold off that 16. But the one I'm looking at back there is Brad and James is done hooked up back there. They're back to back, so they might be up there, but I don't think anybody's got anything for that 24 DuPont Chevrolet.
Well, let's give some perspective on the pit strategy that we have here. The last lap of pit for the 24 was lap 84. For Ryan Battle, lap 109. A little bit fresher tires. Do you think the fresh tires pay off, or do you think it's a little too late here?
I tell you what, the fresh tires might work, but you got to outdrive that number 24. That 24 is just he's one heck of a driver.
I agree as well. I have known Tristan for many years, going all the way back to our racing on the Xbox side. On the NASCAR Heat 2 is where we actually got our first race. And as it looks, I believe we have come to 1 lap to go on the pace truck.
1 lap to go.
So we have double filed it up. The next time they come around, they are going to see 2 laps remaining.
And it's going to be a single file restart, Terry.
You out there in the chat, do you think the 16's going to bump and run, or do you think the 24's got this locked up? Let's hear your voices.
I believe we're going to see that 24 be like a rocket. You just got to hold it going in turn 1.
Going to go nose camera here with the 16. If we're going to see the bump happen, this is the best picture to see it.
Car's in.
He's on his bumper now.
16 done bumped him.
16 gave him a pre-warning of what's going to happen if he gets to his
88.
bumper.
99. Oh, 99, 16 into it.
In the wall they go. 16 goes in the wall. Here comes the 99 up to P number 2. 28 of Fletcher. Caution flag has come out before they got it. The final lap is upon us. It is over. The 24 has won here at Bristol, and the 16 puts the 99 in the wall going for the final lap. He was not happy with the move.
Wow, what a finish.
24 wins the race, and oh my goodness. The 99 took a massive shot right there. Let's actually go back here and watch this. Oh, I hope it shows us. As the 99 was just cooling down, in the wall he went. The 16 was not happy with what happened there. But the race is over. Your finishers in the top three, Tristan Bailey, Fletcher, I'm going to say Kugley, and Jeffrey Cox. We will be right back after this. Well, I say we'll be back after this, but I need to go. Yeah. We will be right back after this quick 1-minute ad. Wow. It was not what I was expecting.
All right, I'm going to move Tristan, Fletcher, and Jeffrey down the waiting room.
Just move, just move them all in the announcer's room.
All right.
All right, we're back live with our top three. Yep, we're back live with our top three. We just lost our third place finisher, it looks like, so we'll start off with the second place finisher.
All right.
He moved again.
Oh wait, Terry, I think you need to pull him back in. He was told to wait in the waiting room if you want to get talked to.
I'm sorry. We'll start with the third place finisher. Another technical difficulty. Jeffrey, this is Terry. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, bud?
Well, we kept our eye on you this entire race. You had a very beautiful truck. Very big fan of the Oreo scheme. What led to third place?
Really, you just had a good car, good truck all race, and wind up staying top 5 most of the run. And they crashed on the last lap of the caution. Just was able to grab one more position.
Well, that's a good way to get another position. You were very up and down all day. I saw you sitting around. Were the cautions beneficial to you? Because, I mean, we saw a ton of yellow flags tonight. Did you have a truck for the short run, or was you banking on a long run?
Short runs really came in handy. Was really handy for me. But I think if we got a long run, I think I wouldn't have nothing for the leader. But hey, you never know with Bristol.
Well, absolutely, man. Congratulations on your third place finish tonight. Woody, go ahead and get that second place finisher of Fletcher.
Hey, Fletcher, welcome up here to Boone. Congratulations on second place finish.
Thank you, Woody. Appreciate it.
Hey, it looked rough out there. That 24 didn't look like nobody had anything for Tristan. I don't know what he's got underneath that hood, but it's like when he took off, he gone. But you was doing your best to try to catch him, and hey, I was watching the whole race. I was doing real good, Fletcher. Very proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and are you got anything for them for next week at the iRacing Super Speedway coming up next week?
It'll be interesting. That's definitely going to be all teammate related course. So we got 3 guys, so I'm hoping we can definitely have a strong draft, stay alive, and get up there. I mean, that was really all this race was about, was just staying alive and trying to save. I mean, I almost ran out of gas that first stint and ran out right down pit road, but kind of got lucky and rallied back up and was able to save some good tires and kind of stay ahead of Jeffrey there at the end. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of bumping and drafting, bumping and bumping and bumping. And I was telling Terry at the beginning of the race, I said 20 cautions. So I think we ended up with 17 or something like that. If you count the last one, we ended up at 18. So congratulations on your second place finish. And go ahead and get the first place finisher there, Terry.
Tristan.
Thanks, Woody. Thanks, Terry.
You're welcome, Fletcher. Good talking to you throughout the race. Tristan, man, it seems like every time I call one of these races, I end up talking to you at the end. What's up, buddy?
Not much. What's up?
Oh, just watching you virtually and literally stinking up the joint. How hooked up was that 24 DuPont Chevrolet?
Well, it's really great for our first time running that track. I didn't know what to expect, honestly. I just was kind of hoping, kind of figure it out a little bit before the race and qualifying. So good thing there was practice before that.
When I jumped over to this broadcasting stuff, I said to myself, I watched this guy dominate over an NNR on the Xbox and the console side, and I watched him dominate these other races. I said, man, it would be awesome if one day I'm broadcasting a race and he's up there and he wins one in iRacing. And you made it come true. You won tonight. We ran turn down for what last night together. I'll ask the same question I asked Joe. What was the difference? You came from Daytona last night, racing there, big, large super speedway, to coming here running the shortest track on the circuit.
So it's a big difference there. But, like I said, it was the first time running that track completely, and I honestly thought you had to use a lot more brake, but I wasn't using any brake at all, just letting the truck roll and get back in the gas. But it's just a big change, but having that little bit of practice before qualifying really helped.
Well, best of luck the rest of the season, and we look forward to next week at the iRacing Super Speedway. Can't wait to call the race there as well.
Yeah, it should be really interesting.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to the Wolf Pumps series. I know it says PSCS. I didn't change the graphic. This is the Wolf Pumps Truck Series, if anybody was paying attention. Brought to you by Vivid Aerial .Nashville. Head on over there and thank our sponsors as well with Wolf Pumps. We'll see you next Wednesday night. I mixed my days. I'm